come to Nanaya, and let's go to what the energy minister had said. Or you want to touch on Dumso?
I will tie into it because Dumso was not solved by the MPP. You see, you solved Dumso with some capacity additions. I remember I picked an Uber, and I was chatting with the Uber driver. The Uber driver said, how many plants have they added on that has resolved Dumso? They should mention the plants they have added on. I was in the middle of Dumso. Let's put where the issues are. I mean, I don't like politicizing these things. Even today, the MPP is not having it easy keeping the light on. We are in the sector, I've been in the sector before. Even today, if you don't do things properly, they are talking about excess capacity. But in the next 4 to 6 years, if you don't add on 4,600 megawatts of power, we are going back. Dumso is not the doing of any one person. Dumso is how you manage the capacity you have. Do you get me? You see, there should be a plan far ahead. Because as your population grows, as industries are added on, then you need to plan to add on. So if, for instance, Mr. Mahama, His Excellency Mahama is talking about 24-hour, there should be a plan because whatever it is, so that more capacity, this 4,600 that I am talking about, we have to make sure that within the next 4 to 6 years, we add a ton. So even we have to start working on it now. So we should stop politicizing the energy sector. We should stop politicizing the subsector of the energy sector, which is electricity. The Dumso that we had was a problem that had been left neglected over the years, and it's escalated. When we had the Dumso, I think somewhere to 5 to 6, we didn't add on any capacity. The only thing we added on was the 80 mega mine reserve plant, and that one at the end of the day did not even help. We largely depended on hydro. There was TAPCO and there was TICO. But now more plants have come on board. So Dumso is not anybody's doing. We shouldn't just say that, oh, somebody brought Dumso. Nobody brings Dumso.
But who fixed it?
His Excellency John Mahama fixed it. Please, I beg you. What new plant has been added on since 2017? All the plants, and Mary and all the ones we are talking about, was done before 2017. Car power. If you say you have maintained, because there are plants, because you have the capacity there, you have maintained it, which is even right now the IPPs are crying that they have not been paid. Ghana owes them because ESLA, which was done at the time to make sure that the energy sector debts are mopped up, has been collateralized to loans, a statutory fund. So they are even crying that they have not been paid. So I don't think that if anybody wants to do politics, not with the energy subsector. When I was in PRC, I said it. It's a very delicate sector.
Is the energy minister doing politics with absorbing the VRA from the spillage?
Please let me say good morning to my friend Otain Pabi of Eastern Region Immigration Service, Deputy Superintendent of Immigration. Good morning, my dear. I hope all is well, and congratulations on finishing your thesis for your master's program. I know you are going to do excellently well. He's not playing politics, but I am surprised he's taking on the burden of going to answer questions. He oversees both the petroleum sector and the electricity sector. Under him, the renewable energy sector. So if VRA has spilled and done something wrong, he's not the one to go and answer. They should have allowed the CEO of VRA. Where is he? We can't find him anywhere. The decision to spill at that particular time is the decision of VRA. The VRA, we issued a statement, COSECA. I am a member of COSECA, the Coalition of Stakeholders in Electricity. I'm actually the Executive Secretary. We had our end of year meeting, and it came out as we were deliberating that VRA generated more out of hydro to sell to the export market. Because when you generate more of hydro, it is a cheaper fuel. And when you sell to the export market or even add it to the generation mix, you made more money. So as they were doing it out of negligence, they thought that as they were generating more to sell to make money, maybe they forgot. And they kept it as it is. And by the time they realized that they have to spill, it was almost too late. Do you get me? But if you are doing it, you need to do it in a manner that will be able to make sure that people don't suffer. Because if you know the capacity of your dam, if you know the level, the volume of rain that is coming in, you should be able to do it in such a way that people are even evacuated ahead of time. Because you know the volume, so you know it's not going to be an ordinary spillage. So you need to deal with the matter. Where is the VRA boss? And I will always insist that that person, whoever he is, should be sacked. I don't think that they should put the energy minister as a shield of protection.
Is that what they're doing?
Yes.
Which is why he's answering questions.
Yes, well, he's not supposed to. He's not a technical person.
Okay.
I don't know the rules of parliament, whether somebody who is not within the house cannot come, but he should be made to answer.
Well, I think as far as I'm concerned, he was also supposed to be there.
Yes, and he says honorable Napo said that he was supposed. It's not Napo's duty. Okay. He's not the technical person. But I also want to add that, you see, me, when something is good, and it's good for all of us. This 24-hour thing. Look, one day I was going for all night. Me, I'm a Christian. I don't do clubs and all that, and I needed water. Because as you pray in the night, you feel thirsty. I forgot to bring water along. I needed water. I roamed the area where the church is. Every shop was closed. And it was 10 years. Because people close early, that system is not in place. But if they are going to do that, they should also look at the security aspect of it. Where they should bring in beef up security so that armed robbers will not take advantage of it. But if you go out in the night and even you forget to buy something and you can go at 12 midnight and know that you are safe, I think it's not a bad idea.
Ellen, I mean, is the energy minister shielding the VRA boss, which is why he was the one on the floor of Parliament? Of course, he was also invited to come and answer questions on it, but he was supposed to do this with the VRA.
Well, the energy minister is the minister in charge of the VRA, is he not? The VRA. So if he decides to answer questions for them, I don't see anything wrong with it. It looks like Auntie Naya should be rather contesting for maybe National Women's Organizer of the NDC or something.
Why?
Or join
Well,
because I don't see her speaking about the policies of the
that we are talking
I don't
about.
see her speaking about the policies of the CPP or talking about what the CPP.
Specific question, which is why she answered.
And she went on to talk about the 24-hour security, 24-hour whatever of the NDC.
Is it wrong?
My issue is that we should be hearing more from the CPP, unless they are, of course, they are not going to contest in the next election. Otherwise, then she should join the NDC so that we know that she's with them, and then she will do that.
Okay.
Talking about the.
No.
Let me finish. Just talking about talking about the energy minister.
I am not very happy with what she is saying because listen, you asked me a specific
since we started about an hour ago. I haven't heard you say anything about
but it was because of the questions
and that's why I'm saying,
which is why she was responding.
And that is what I'm also saying, that perhaps she should join the NDC so that we know she should. Otherwise, let us hear more. Let us hear more. As for the Doomsday, you say I've had my tassels.
She's a general secretary.
And I'm saying that since I don't hear her talking about the CPP, I don't hear her talking about the policies of the CPP. She should join them. In any case, let's talk about the energy minister and the Akosombo matter. And whilst we are the ex-gratia matter of former president, why isn't he returning his ex-gratia? All the ex-gratia he has taken since he was assemblyman, he should return it. Well, and you tell me you want to cancel.
Margot, I'm sorry, but we have to wrap up at this point.
Thank you.
Bella, well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Margaret says
Bavia is an NG player.
Helen a member of the MPP communications team. And Nanaya Achempem Jantwa is the general secretary for the CPP. Remember to play cash out *439#, select option 2. We're going to randomly select our winners as we move along. So make sure you're playing the game. There's 4,000 Ghana cedis to be given away this morning, 1,000 for each person. Keep watching. We'll be right back.
Defend your party well.